On this episode, we got a new intro. You like it? Do you like it? That was my idea. This real estate stuff is not easy, so send me your questions and I will answer them. This is the Ask Jason Show. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not how I start. Hello everybody, my name is Jason Piercey and this is somehow, magically, by the grace of the divine beings, episode 30 of the Ask Jason Show. Episode 30 of the Ask Jason Show. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for, at least when you're scrolling through Facebook, letting this autoplay for 3 seconds, because that counts as a view. Did you know that? When you look at something and it says like some viral video, it's got like 5 million views, all that means is that it showed up on somebody's phone, whether it's the same person or a different person, 5 million times and auto-played as you're scrolling through while you're at a red light. You shouldn't do it, but I know you do. Everybody does. And 3 seconds on the video, that's a view. 3 seconds. 3 seconds? 3? Oh, what are we talking about today, Joe? I just told you what the question was. I forget. Yeah, and how many times have I asked you to remind me? 3 times. It's three times. Jason, you're getting carried. Can you get back on track, please? This is how Joe speaks. Hi, my name is Joe. I like to take pictures, and I don't have very much hair, but I make up for it with this sultry voice. I'm also very tall, like startlingly tall. You didn't know he was gonna be that tall the first time you met him, and you were like, you're way taller in person than you are on the phone. Hashtag distraction. Okay, back to reality. Snap back to reality. Oop, did I go with gravity? No. Please, for the love of all things good, do not put that. Don't do that thing where you're like, yeah, I'm putting that in. I'm serious. Don't put it in. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ask Jason Show would like to publicly apologize for episode 30. It's mostly Director Joe's fault. He gave me coffee in a kitten mug and expected me to be able to keep my lip together. Honestly. There's even a little one right there so that when I sip, I mean, you're so fluffy. I don't even like cats. I have a cat. His name is Sketchy. I swear to God, my cat's name is Sketchy. I was showing a house many, many moons ago. Do you know why people say many moons? I'm now tangentially off of a tangent which came from another tangent. Because a moon is measured as a month. And the phrase honeymoon is actually a month's worth of honey. Because honey doesn't go bad. It was a common wedding gift. Honeymoon is a month's worth of honey you were gifted for your wedding. You're making that up. No, I often do that. I make stories up that make like a ton of sense. They're like, wow, I didn't know that. And then I'm like, gotcha! But that one is actually true. Sketchy the cat. Cat mug. Today's question is, are those new home warranties really any good for anything? Honestly. So here's the truth. Lux, Atlantic, whatever the product is, it comes with the house, but like, let's face it, you paid for it. You get a warranty that's varying in length depending on what product you purchase. The average that you would see and the one that everybody thinks about is like that 7-year Atlantic home warranty or Lux home warranty on your new build. So what that consists of is 1 year worth of unexpected deficiencies that are the builder's responsibility to maintain. So things that are not due to wear and tear on the property, but things that happen to a house naturally over time. So if you get screw pops from your drywall, which you will, and the reason that happens is because houses in our climate, like we're built outside, so a lot of moisture, a lot of water gets into the structure of the home, and over a period of time, as the house dries out, because now there's constant heat inside, the shape of the wood changes, it pushes the screws out through the drywall, they'll pop, and they'll come out through the plaster and the paint. So your builder will come in, he'll screw them back in nice and tight and plaster the thing up. Probably won't repaint it. Most builders won't. If you have a builder who does, then like that, like we spoke about in the last Ask Jason episode, that is customer experience, not customer service. That first year does hold value. However, that first year would still exist if you didn't pay the extra money to get like an Atlantic home warranty or a Lux home warranty. So what's the actual value in these products? There are 2 things that I feel are real value in these products. For one, there is an assessment process that these warranty companies go through in determining whether or not they will warranty any particular builder. That builder has to build X amount of houses that have to be inspected at X stages for one of these warranty companies to put their stamp of approval saying that I'm comfortable warranting this builder's product. So at least at some point in the builder's history, if they give you a 7-year or 10-year or 9-year warranty through Lux or Atlantic with their home, at some point in time that building company went through not a rigorous process, it's probably not that difficult, but they went through a process of assessment from a third party who stands to lose money if they don't do a good job of assessing the builder. So that is one piece of value that comes from a home warranty. A second piece of value, and this is probably the best one, there is deposit protection insurance that you can buy or pay for that comes from, I want to say buy or pay for, they're the same thing. You can either purchase it or you can buy it, or also you can exchange funds for it. So whatever works for your particular set of needs. What am I, Nevin Hollett? Don't put that in. Joe. I was pretty focused there for a bit. The second item of value, and probably the most important part, you can acquire deposit protection insurance from your builder, or your builder gives it to you with your warranty. So as soon as you dig a hole and you start putting a foundation in, you get a registration number for your insurance. Like if I'm out there and the excavator is digging the hole, then meow, I can apply for the insurance. So I give a builder a $20,000 deposit that's registered under one of these programs. The builder goes bankrupt. My deposit, up to a certain amount, a certain percentage, is insured by that protection plan and refunded. That is probably the most important part. Perhaps a little bit more astute in your decision-making process, if you're super sleuth, you'll find a way not to hire a builder who's about to go bankrupt. I mean, you never know, things do happen, and good business people get caught in hard situations. A really good new home construction specializing buyer's agent will help you navigate what could be pretty rough waters. If you ever seen a cat in water, I can't really relate those two topics. Is this what it's like when a comedian is on stage and he tells a joke and it just gets like dead silence? You didn't know this, I bet. I bet you did not know this. After your first year, builder section of the warranty is up for those deficiencies or those concerns. The next 6+ years are for major structural deficiencies in the house. So your foundation wall cracks wide open, your house falls down on you. Yeah, there's a warranty for that. But for most things, nah, you're not covered. And feel free to Google it. It'll all be up there on Atlantic's website, on Lux's website. So look that up. It'll have a list of everything that's covered there. A lot of people don't realize that after that first year, you're not warranted for water intrusion into your basement. Did you know that? You build a brand new house, you live there for 366 or perhaps 67 days, depending on whether or not it's a leap year. Cats can leap, meow. But they wouldn't, they would just sit there in your way and put their cat butt in your face. Cats always put their butt in your face. You're not covered for water intrusion after that first year. And that's sad. Like literally your basement could flood. That's on your insurance, for your home insurance then at that point, not your builder. Customer service versus customer experience. Again, see, that will prove to be a very important episode. You can guard against that, however. There's some really good products out there. There's a foundation wrap membrane that'll give you like a 7-year warranty. It's like a Delta MS wrap. Actually, pay attention to, there's a builder in town, relatively new, but the partners come from a heavy pedigree of success in real estate and building and development called Velero, V-E-L-E-R-O Developments. Look them up. They have a video up about that foundation wrap, actually. Home warranties worth almost nothing. You don't even get a piece of paper anymore. Like it's not even like a certification, say this home inspected and warranty by Atlantic Home Furnishings. Mark Peddle at Atlantic Home Furnishings is an excellent appliance guy. Go see him for all your appliance needs. Mark, you owe me a beer, bro. So not really worth very much other than the intangibles that you didn't know you got from them. So the deposit protection plan and a process of assessment to determining that your builder is not going to be super high risk for the actual home warranty plan company. And that is it. Thank you for tuning in to what's probably simultaneously the best and absolute worst episode of Ask Jason in Ask Jason history. There's too many Ask Jasons in that outro. Till next time, I gotta go meow. Meow, meow, meow.
The Ask Jason Show exists so that you can get good real estate related information from a resource that you can trust. Now, speaking of resources you can trust, here's a couple I would trust to work with my mom. Because good enough for mom, I mean, good enough for you. On this episode, Joe can't keep it together. On this, dun, 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 dun. Rising up, back on the street, did my time, my chain sales, dun, dun, dun.